All right, let's go. Hunter, what do you think?
Rook a6, pawn takes is fourth, and then after that, queen a6 is checkmate.
All right, that was pretty fast. Yeah. So nice little rook sacrifice here. And if you notice here, after the pawn takes and the queen takes now, perfect little checkmate right here. So the idea here is to notice that this king is defended by these two pawns here. So what we did here is we did sacrifice a rook, but in return, the two pawns that are defending is gone. And we also see the king is blocked off this way. So nice little checkmate, taking all the spots away.
Will you, do you know who Eric Rosen is?
Eric Rosen, yeah. I've seen a few of his videos.
Yeah. He does, the videos that I like about it, there was a queen sacrifice that led to checkmate in 3, I think. It's a very nice shot.
Eric Rosen. He's an international master, almost grandmaster. Yeah, like that's also a really good way to get better, especially nowadays, is a lot of really good players like masters, some even grandmasters, they post their videos, literally lessons and videos on YouTube. So YouTube is a great way to get better. Anyways, guys, so today I'm going to show you guys this little trap. It's called the Greek gift, but it's a pretty nice one. So I'll show you what you do. Again, this one, like, it won't show up in every game, but I'll show you the general setup. So for now, let's say we're just playing. So both sides are developing. So you go, I personally like playing bishop d3. Kind of because like in the future, it sets up this little h7 attack. So when I can, and I like to have my bishop on d3 knight here, and then just develop as usual. Now, let me show you what you. So normally, if your opponent can't play their knight on f6.
Oh, I think
That's
I
what I
see
look
what
for.
you're gonna do.
Yeah. All right. So here's what we're gonna do here. This is where the trap starts. And what do you do here, guys? Is so this is the general position you look for. And again, we'll do many repetitions of this so it stays in your head. But basically, what you don't want is like this pawn is very good because it stops the knight on f6. Let's say if this pawn is gone, there's a knight on f6. If there's anything defending h7, then it won't work. So you're looking for this position where the knight is not defending h7 and they just castle. So notice this, guys. This is all we need for this trap. The bishop on d3, knight on g5, and just queen doesn't even need to move. So let's see how these places come together. Notice here, guys, this bishop is already targeting h7. So that's going to be our point of attack. And how the Greek gift works is you actually sacrifice your bishop on h7. Now, the idea here is because notice the king is defended by these pawns, right? So the bishop takes out the h7 pawn. So now the h file is open. And what do you do from here is you go knight g5 check. So this is why it's important to have start with your knight on f3, bishop on d3. And so what do? Bishop takes h7, knight g5. Now notice the knight is suddenly coming in for the attack. And here, guys, I want you guys to find me the winning move here. White to move, find white's winning move. And I'll give you guys a hint. Just find the weak square that's already attacked that you can bring another piece in. Perhaps you can team up on one square. What's a common checkmate square? So I guess this is sort of and keep on thinking, guys, take your time. Basically, guys, when you're attacking an exposed king, notice now the king is exposed because the pawn is missing, Not a lot of pieces defending it. When you're attacking an exposed king, the most important thing is that you bring in as many pieces as possible. What I see is most people, they're attacking like a castle king, and they only use like one queen or one knight. So notice we got one knight here, which is attacking some pretty important squares. What other piece can now help out this knight and help attack the king? Let's go, Hunter.
When the knight was on f3, it was blocking the queen's path. Now that it's guarding the h7 square, now it can actually go for the checkmate in 2.
Yeah, so queen h5. And if you look at this now, black is not in a good spot. And this checkmate is going to be very hard to defend. They could try going, rook e8, but this still leads to a loss. And eventually, and so basically, and then what you can do here to finish off the match is you can just take the pawn here, repetition, and then just your queen can come in, and sometimes this bishop comes in. But the idea here is we sacrifice a piece to really expose the king here. If we continue this on, it even can end up in this position here. The king might run a bit, but basically this ends up with a loss. Let's just recap how this all started. Remember, guys, you're looking for a bishop on d3, knight here. And if you notice that they don't have a knight on f6, then, and in general, I just like having my bishop on d3. I find it's more offensive. It really depends on the opening. But I played here, knight on f6. So bishop comes on h7, knight attacks, queen comes in. Notice how our pieces work together. Notice how we don't just try to use one queen. We don't just try to use one knight. We use them both. And if they come up, which could be what they could do here, then here, guys, what could you do as white here? Just give me a move that you think might be a good move for white. So one really good move. Again, notice the king is very exposed. We got one knight like very close to the king attacking. So what should we do here? When you have one knight and an exposed king, that's 1 versus 1. We should get more pieces, preferably powerful pieces. So you want to get the queen helping the knight again. But the question is, where's a good spot for the queen? And here, guys, make sure, think about your options here. Of course, something like queen h5 is a really bad spot, but I see queen d3, queen g4, queen f3. Which one of these do you guys like the most? So queen d3, queen f3, or queen g4? Which one leads to a bigger threat? And to do this, guys, you can kind of like calculate in your head how your opponent will respond. All right, let's go, Hunter.
I think it's queen d3.
Queen d3 is a good. Okay, so queen d3 is playable. Queen d3 attacks the king. Now, if the king moves, then yeah.
You just win the queen there.
Actually, yeah. If the king moves, this is checkmate. If the king moves, then it's a nice. Actually, if the king moves, guys, from this position, white to move, find white's checkmating or winning combination. I just thought of this puzzle on the spot, but let's try it. I'll give you guys 25 seconds on this one. So it's a 2-move combination. There's actually 2 ways you can checkmate the king here. But yeah, try to find a 2-move combination checkmate. Make sure you anticipate where the king might go. Oh, this is a nice one. All right, Hunter.
It's gonna be checkmate too, but with the pawns, I think. Queen h7. If king moves to g4, then what do you mean, Elena? After that, you move either the pawn on f2 or h2 up 1 square.
All right, good calculation. Actually, guys, this position is just so bad for white. If your king ever goes on like row 6 or row 5
you said bad
in the
for
middle
white.
game, it's very bad. But yeah, there's so many ways to checkmate here. Like Hunter said, here, then either pawn move is a checkmate. Checkmate in 2. This is guys, if you manage to get your opponent's king out of like the castling spot all the way to here, you are a great attacker. Keep doing that. Another we can even go queen h3 and h7, checkmate this way. Guys, literally, there's like a million different ways to checkmate. We could go pawn g4, checkmate. We can go, there has to be other ways, but there's so many. Anyways, guys, the idea here, the king is an awful spot. Remember how we got him here was sometimes, guys, like don't be scared to at least consider a sacrificing move, especially if the result of your sacrifice is you get their king in a very bad spot. Now let's go back to the move we were talking about. So queen b3, they have this block, or they can do with the pawn. But either way, so I know we could win the knight here, but this at least saves black a little bit if they do that. A better move here is this queen g4. And guys, like if you notice here, it's setting up a discovered attack, and now white is in all sorts of trouble. If black, I mean, if black is not careful, then we can take the pawn here with a discovered check. And so basically queen g4 was the move. Main thing here, guys, is remember this position. Bishop on d3, knight f3, queen h5. This is a sneaky one. I've gotten a few people with this. All right, let's go do more examples. All right, guys, so we got this position here. Pretty similar looking position. This is from the French defense, it looks like. So, guys, white to move. Find me white's best combination. Best of luck. Give you guys 25 seconds here. So there's a checkmate in 8 here. But of course, I'm not gonna have you guys find the checkmate in 8. For now, guys, just the initial like 2 moves. What does this remind you of? We got a bishop here, a knight here. what square are we attacking? Hunter?
Same square, h7.
H7. And then the knight comes on H7.
I
Queen
mean, I
comes
could
in here.
pretty much just calculate it all.
All right, let's do the initial parts from now. So bishop takes H7.
They don't even
Bishop
have to take
sacrifice.
though. That's the only problem.
Huh?
They don't even have to take it.
Oh,
You just
so
move to h8.
if they don't take, and you'll see some guys they might do this. If they don't take, what do you do? Well, you have a few options. You could retreat your bishop, but the idea is their king is in a bad spot now. Or you can also just, if they don't take,
move it up.
you can just do the same thing. Just knight g5, and then after queen h5. Now, either way, we are attacking this h7 square. This h7 is our square. Now, if they take knight g5, queen h5, and we're going for checkmate here. So, guys, this is called the Greek gift. Now, I'm sure you guys the checkmate Nate. So basically, and this is a very specific variation, so it's not technically like a checkmate. So bishop takes, knight goes here. Queen h5. How many moves was that? 1, 2, 3. Now, black's only way to stop this checkmate is to at least allow the king to go to f8. So black does this. Queen h7. Now, here, queen goes to g8, but knight blocks. All right, so now we're in this position. We're going for a king hunt here. And, okay, what should we do here? Try to find me the next move for white. I'll just do that. Just one move, guys. You don't need to find one or two move. Just find me a move that continues our attack. If you can, even try to find a future combination where we're bringing in more pieces. I'm Hunter.
Well, there's a very nice, that bishop on c1 is a very nice bishop because after king, no, knight to h7, check. King
Wow.
e7 is forced, and then you bring the bishop out.
Wow, so great intuition. Great intuition. So that was the move. And notice, do you guys see this, guys? When you're attacking an opponent's castle king, make sure to use as many pieces as we can. So we bring our knights already in. And then it's an amazing move. Now bishop comes in. So we got 3 pieces on this king now. If you notice here, it's a little pin. So the only way to really defend here is block the check with the pawn, or else they lose the queen. So here, guys, find me white's best move. Best of luck. Best move, number 1 move. Not number 2, not number 3. The one best move, guys. Best of luck. Okay, what is white's best move? Gloria.
I think white's best move is queen g7.
That's right. Queen g7, checkmate. Because the king has nowhere to go. Can't go here because of our pawn. And the queen is coming in here. So guys, this was a castle safe king a few moves ago. But because of our amazing sacrifice, the king got so many guys attacking it. So let's just recap one more time. Remember, you're looking for this bishop d3 position with the knight on f3, and it's important that you make sure that there's nothing defending h7. Then you can just sacrifice the bishop. If they come out here, then you can just play queen h4. And in some variation, you can even go h4, h5, get the rook in here. But it really depends on the position. If they go back, classic checkmate attack. So guys, let's see. Let's do some. All right, let's try this one here. White to move, find me white's best combination. This is a nice one too. So guys, one thing I want you to note of in the last few examples and in this one is, well, we're attacking the king, right? But our attacks are successful because this is pretty important. But our attacks are successful because all of black's pieces, if you look at here, they're far away from the king. The king doesn't have much defending it. So guys, like let me just show you guys. For example, if instead of this position, like the knight was like here, there's like I don't know. There's like, let's say another knight like here. And there's like a bishop here. Now this is a lot tougher to attack because all these pieces are just defending the king. But this here, notice how alone the king looks. And when you see an alone king, you have a lot of pieces targeting it. All right, Hunter, I'm gonna keep giving too many hints. So Hunter.
Look at this bishop and the rook on h1. After bishop h7, if king takes, then check. If bishop takes, discover check on the pawn.
Yep. So here, again, if the king moves, we just do the same thing. Queen comes on h5. And
now they're pretty much forced to take after there.
Yep. Here, actually, no, not there. So let's try it from here, guys. If the bishop takes here, what does white play here? Now, this is actually pretty important. You got to play the right move here. What does white do? Does white take the bishop? Does white not take the bishop? Even if white takes the bishop, how does white take the bishop? Remember your goal, guys. This entire time, what square have we been targeting? Have we been attacking mainly? Gloria.
I think you take the bishop with your pawn.
Yes.
And then they're probably gonna, I don't know, make some kind of random move, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And then we can move our queen to h8.
Yeah, queen h7, queen h8. So the main thing here, this is so important. We don't take the bishop or the queen, we take with the pawn, because now it brings in our rook on the h file. Now let's do one last move here. Let's say black realizes is in trouble and plays pawn f6. The idea here is if we go h7 or h8, now they can escape on f7. So guys, this is another important point I want to make about attacking an exposed king. Is normally when people attack, like especially newer players, when they attack an exposed king, they just love checking it over and over again. They check it, the king runs away. They check it, the king runs away, and it's like a cat and mouse chase. But instead of chasing the mouse, you want to trap the mouse first, and then you want to play the check. So guys, if you notice here, we can go like queen h8, king can move, queen h5, king can move again, pawn takes, I don't know, it's just going to be a big chase here. So instead of, what else can we do here? Find white's winning move. Remember what I just said, guys. Instead of chasing the mouse, if you chase a mouse, it's going to keep running away. You try to catch it, it runs away. Try to catch it, it's going to run away. So before making the move to catch it, you want to trap it first. And then you. So guys, imagine this king is the mouse. We saw if we try to checkmate it, the king runs away. Runs away. So instead of attacking right away, how can we trap this king? All right, Gloria.
Uh, okay, you know what? Never mind.
Good try, Gloria. Good try. So this looks like a tricky one, huh? I know like most people would just be tempted to just check right away. They can't even see what's going to happen, but they're like, this will probably work out. And what ends up happening is they'll check, king runs away, they'll check again, king runs away, and then they just end up chasing the king. And sometimes the opponent will kind of survive this. But guys, we check, king runs away. So see this, guys? F7. This F7 is a hole. This is like the hole that the mouse keeps escaping into. So how do we trap this hole before doing an attack? Hopefully my hints help. Yes, Gloria.
I think you use your pawn to capture that pawn on F6.
Uh-huh.
And then the black pawn on G7 will probably take our pawn. And then we put our queen on H7.
Uh-huh. Ah, okay, I see. So, that's right. If they take the pawn, queen H7 is checkmate. They could, again, it's not a great move, but they could they could sacrifice their knight and kind of survive and not get checkmated. And again, okay, we're winning a lot of pieces here. We're winning either way, but the fastest way to win here, guys, we were saying, yeah, Hunter.
That bishop on C1 is still active.
Okay, so now
Yes,
you're
I
going
noticed.
different places. That's good.
So that pawn on G5, it's kind of blocking the bishop's path. So after you take with the G5 pawn, it doesn't really matter what they use to take. But and then after they take, with example, the knight, you can bring your bishop in.
You could. Oh, watch out for your queen. But yeah, I like your idea. You're looking for ways to. So guys, we ended up going over a lot of attacking and exposed king this class. It's actually great. It's very important. So basically, the most important thing is to use as many pieces as you can. And that's good. Now, guys, we were talking about trapping the mouse, right? We kept running into the trouble, just king kept escaping on F7. So, can we block the F7 square before playing queen H7 or H8? Is there a move that blocks a F7? There's one move, and it's not a queen move, but we have a piece here that can block F7. What can block F7? Think of blocking F7 as our way of trapping the king, and then we capture it. What blocks F7? So if you notice here, the queen is going to be checkmating, so the queen can't block F7. None of these pieces can reach F7. So guys, remember I said bring in as many pieces as you can. When I say pieces, guys, it doesn't always have to be knights or bishops. It can be anything you have. So rooks, knights, bishops. What else is left? It's one piece. Yeah, Gloria.
I mean, I don't know because this kind of takes like 2 moves.
Uh-huh.
But like first knight goes to B5.
Uh-huh. Oh. knight b5, and then d6. So you're looking in the right place. Stopping f7, that's good. But there's a faster way to do this. And guys, don't forget about your little guys. Hunter.
Pawn on g5, push.
Pawn g5. Push. Remember, guys,
At first,
especially if a pawn ends up pushing all the way here, guys, a pawn is a piece too. Pawns can definitely help attacks a lot. And now, if you notice here, now the king is trapped. Now we trap the mouse. And black has no way to stop this. And guys, these sorts of attack really get like, especially any under 1500 player will really not see this coming because they just don't understand this yet. But just this concept of, before just straight up checkmating the king, checking the king, because when you check a king, king's gonna run away. So what we do is we stop the king from running away into that hole, and then we just comfortably checkmate it. So it's like a little strategic thing. Let's see, I'm thinking, should we do one more? Guys, this is literally all like the same stuff. So I feel like right now what I'll do, there's like 10 minutes in class. We'll have like a freestyle time. What I'll do is I'll open my chess.com account. And guys, like what we can do now, this is up to you. You guys can try some puzzles. You can play a bot, or you can send me a game you want to analyze. Just up to you. But let me know what you want to do. So I'll be opening my chess.com. So guys, options are chess puzzles. You can do like, really high rated. So chess.com puzzles. We can play a bot, play a human bot. We can pick who to play. We can analyze a game if you guys want. Analyze one of your games. So guys, this is your free time. You guys can pick and choose. Let's go Hunter and Gloria and Patrick. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know.
I want to try another high-rated puzzle.
Another hard puzzle, all right.
Yeah, a very hard one.
Very hard, okay.
Because I was so close. I thought I got it last time.
We can literally try one of my puzzles. Gloria, what do you want to do?
I also want to do puzzles. Also that tournament link, I tried it and it brought me to a beginner rapid 176. Is that where we're supposed to be in?
Yeah, this looks odd, huh? Beginner. I don't think so, because I know you guys are pretty good players. I know you guys are way above
I
600.
see one that we usually are in. It's an intermediate rapid where and it's starting in 8 minutes.
Huh.
And
where is it?
The tournament link is lichess.org /swish/N F3 lowercase c C D lowercase s lowercase r.
Oh, it starts in 2 hours. All right, yeah, you guys, if you're awake in 2 hours, if you have time, feel free to join this one.
I think this is the link.
Right, thank you. Oh, wait, you guys are all sending different links. Oh, yeah, this one makes more sense. Yeah, you guys can join this one with new you. So here you go. I'll resend that link. In the meantime, so guys, kind of good news. I recently got my puzzle rating up to 2,900, which is the most it's ever been. So you guys are gonna try a 2,900 puzzle. There's a chance that I might not know how to do this, so we're all gonna work. This one looks so hard. These endgame ones, like I found that these endgame ones are so weirdly hard, difficult. Okay, let's just do a custom puzzle. I think that's better, and then we can make the rating still pretty high. So guys, actually, you guys tell me a rating range. We don't have to do 2,900s. You can even just do 2,000 is still hard enough. Hunter.
I just think you should like unmute us all and.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody's unmuted. Yeah. There's not enough people anyway. So yeah.
Okay, phew.
Okay, I think the rating range should be. Let's try a 2,500 through 2,900 first.
2,500. All right. 2,900. All right. Let's give it a try, guys.
If we do that, then I'm gonna beat Simon in the puzzle thing.
All right. Do you guys want any specific themes? There's so many, or just all themes?
I don't really care. I just
Made
want
in
to
one.
puzzle.
That might be
Oh
easy.
yeah.
Made in one is easy.
At 2,500 made in one. All right, guys. Check made in
Okay.
one. How hard can it be?
Got it.
No way this is 2,500.
Exactly.
I got it.
All right, guys. What did you guys get?
Rook to E8.
Rook E8.
Oh, but they can escape.
Oh, they got F7.
Oh, true. Okay. Hunter, do you have one?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's Rook G7. I'm
Rook
pretty
Yeah,
G7.
sure.
Rook G7. Rook G7. Yeah.
Rook G7. So
There's no way.
That's no way that this is 2,500.
how is this
though.
2,700?
How?
That's not possible though.
This isn't
I think this is like the hardest possible made in one.
okay.
Maybe we'll try one more. Then if
Yeah,
it's
we'll
still
see
easy,
if maybe the first one's always easier.
maybe.
Oh wait.
Okay, this
Okay.
one looks a lot tougher. Let's try it.
Um,
Still should be made
Black
in
to
one.
move. Oh, it's black to move.
It's
Yeah.
I want
black
to
to
see all
me.
the possible checks first.
I know.
Oh, I got it.
No, I don't. Oh wait, yeah, I
Wait,
know.
yeah, I got it.
All right,
Hey.
now let's go.
Bishop E6.
Bishop
Yay!
Bishop E6.
Knight is defending these. King is
Hey.
defending this. Wait, now this one I could see being higher rated.
Yeah, but it's still not that hard.
Hey.
2,500. All right. So guys, maybe checkmate in two, or no, let's do checkmate in one. Let's make this like 2,800. No, 2,900.
Okay.
3,100.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
this might be hard.
It's still checkmate in one, guys. All right.
What are all of the possible checks? I don't see any good checks.
Me neither.
This is a good one.
On the brink of.
Oh yeah, close the door, close the door.
They're on the brink of.
Wait, white to move. Oh, we're playing as white. That
Yeah,
makes
white. white.
Why? Oh,
that
that's
makes
why.
more sense.
Okay, that totally makes so much
I
more
got it.
sense.
There's no way.
Yeah, I got it. I think.
Queen E5.
How dare he?
Yeah, it's very easy.
Queen E5. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh god.
2,900. All right, guys, that should have your
That
confidence
is
up.
not. Can we do like a harder one?
Let's make it a checkmate in two. I think checkmate in twos are
Yeah, more
More
visualizing.
realistic.
More visualizing.
Harder.
made in two. Okay, let's bring it back to 2,500 to 2,900.
Okay.
Yeah, Patrick, feel free to use the chat. Okay, now this makes more. There you go, guys. White to move, white's best combination, or you guys know it's checkmate in two, so.
Oh, there. I know here. Oh, I got it. Here. Yeah. Queen C7 and then Queen D7.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You actually got that before I did. I
Oh,
was
man.
I was trying to solve it too. I was looking at rook
dare
takes
you.
c7 first.
oh.
I actually got it before my brother did.
No, I saw it.
And
I
then
saw
queen
that.
d7,
I was
that's
just checking
checkmate.
it.
Oh, good job.
And then bam.
How dare.
Yeah.
2,700. Wow. I
What?
think
How dare you? How
if
dare you
Billy
say
makes this
it
like
out?
maiden 3 or above,
Ratings
How dare you
That's
say
gonna
it
be
out
amazing.
before I can say it?
Don't matter.
Ratings don't matter. One. Is there a four? Is this forced? One. No, it's not forced, but
There's a fork.
one. Is that forced? No. Wait. Wait, that might be forced.
huh? All right, try this one, guys.
Oh my god, this is so
Well, I'm
confusing.
thinking about knight G5.
So knight G5. I mean, it does
Yeah,
win a
same.
rook.
Because that made
But
It's
that
kind
made
of.
in one. I think I see made in one.
no, it's not maiden one. No way.
I think your sister might be right, but it's a maiden 2. But I don't see a maiden 2. I see a maiden 1.
I think I
Really?
see one too.
Rook F2.
I think I know.
Rook F2.
Okay.
Rook F2.
Yeah, I think this is checkmate in 1
What?
because the
that's
knight's
maiden
defending
one.
G
Hold
squares.
on.
Yeah, I don't think. Oops, like opened something wrong.
Oh, that's
Oh no,
maiden
the
one.
pawn. The pawn can take.
Oh no, the pawn's going this way. This
Yeah.
Oh what?
Yeah, the pawn is going that way.
That's made it. What?
maiden 1.
I
Wait,
said,
it says made
Okay, maiden 2. Maiden 2.
Yeah,
it. Here.
I mean, we got it.
dude, this is so weird.
Oh,
All right,
wait.
now this looks a
this
little
makes sense.
tougher.
妈妈，我给你开手法。
This will be our last one, guys. White to move, checkmate in 2. Should be checkmate in 2. I don't know anymore. Last one wasn't even a checkmate in 2, so
你就可以看看。那next time 妈妈 register you，你就可以投稿。
I think I saw it. I think I see it.
oh wow. This is a very good one, actually. I got it, but this is a very good one. You guys, if you guys get it, then now this is like a 2,500 plus maiden 2.
I don't. Oh, ooh, that's actually really good. I think I found it.
Go, your
I
feetsies
think
are
I
too
found
cold.
it.
Your feetsies are too cold.
I think it's night. I think it's a night move. Pretty sure.
Same. I think it's a night move. I
There,
think
after there,
there are a lot of night moves that can
yeah, that's
check
not
it,
true.
but then the night. Hold on, I just skipped the. No, why did I be playing music? Okay, so
Actually,
on
all right. So far, guys, you just want to give me your first guess. We'll kind of work together here because I'm not sure about my move anymore. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, this is so confusing.
I thought I had it, but black has a defense. And
That's not very good, is that?
so, let's see. Oh, Hunter's gone. I was looking at Queen H6. See, it traps the king, and then we play knight to E7 or F7.
Yeah,
But
I
then-
feel like
Queen H6, the knight goes on G7, and I think that defends it all. So let's honestly just see what the answer is here. I don't know. What move do you want to guess, Gloria? Oh, forgot to.
Huh?